congratulations, Reg. You've done a really good job.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
We'll be ready on time, won't it?
Well, I hope so, sir.
There's no hope about it, Reg. It has to be.
Yeah, well, obviously the inside's going to take a little bit of work.
Reg, this has to be there at 2 o'clock tomorrow. That was the deal. You had the extra funds on the understanding this would be ready on time.
Well, I had a bit of a problem with a supplier, sir. You said you wanted quality.
I know what I said, Reg. Now you can have the whole relief to help you if necessary. But get this there on time.
Oh, Mr. Brownlow?
Yes?
Is he really that important?
Well, let's just say the future of everyone at Sun Hill may well depend on it, Reg.
I reckon working with these security guards might be a good idea. Well, if you think about it, right, at the moment we go from call to call. No time to deal with them properly. Might take the pressure off a bit.
This is just a PR exercise for the council.
Yes, a PR exercise brought on by Sun Hill's failure to bring the crime figures down on this estate. Look, Charles, you've not just got to work with these people. You have to be seen to be doing so.
I'll tell you, don't worry, sir, I have bitten the bullet. In fact, I've been working on a little cooperative project. I'm sure you'll approve.
Mr. Brownlow's not doing very well at putting a good face on it, is he?
Yeah, well, I can't say I blame him, really, can you?
Look at Ransom, champing at the bit to show us up. And here we are, smiling sweetly and giving him our blessing.
That's politics, Jim.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're delighted to welcome you to the official launch of this exciting new partnership between Sun Hill and Ransom Protection. And now I'd like to hand over to Mr. Eric Ransom for say a few words.
Thank you, Assistant Commissioner.
It's all show, isn't it? Flash cars, muscle men.
Nothing wrong with muscle men, Gary.
To make this...
Doesn't that bother you?
Nah, they're flash in the pan. Give it 6 months, they'll be gone.
The police are completely overstretched, I should know. I used to be one. My guards will provide a highly visible deterrent day and night, something the police could never afford. I predict that together we can make the Copthorne Estate a no-crime estate.
Go ahead, Sarge.
Yeah, Gary, one way under Bevan House, Copthorne Estate. Meet Ransom security guards, the suspect detained.
Receive, Sarge. On way. Hold on.
Chief Superintendent. Isn't it true that the security guards have been called in due to the failure of your officers on the estate?
No, it's not. This is a partnership we worked hard with the local council to establish.
What about the fact that the amount of crime on the estate has risen by 20% in the last year?
As I said, my officers will be working closely with the Ransom guards to establish better security on this estate.
Yes, but if...
And as part of that, I'd like to announce a new key initiative. One based on a different kind of policing, on the use of intelligence. I'd like to introduce our new mobile community liaison unit, manned by experienced officers.
Hardly be a mobile unit if you can't get it going, will it?
Demanding money with menaces and assault. What? No way. All right, yeah, all right. Just take it easy. You're clever here. Just calm over here. We don't want any thanks. Just doing our job.
What?
We catch him, you'll get the arrest. No hard feelings.
You mentioned demanding money. Who from?
Younger lads. Scared stiff of him. He's one of that lot that run the estate, isn't he?
Did they make a complaint?
Of course not. Would you?
So what happened?
And with some mates, yeah, we're minding our own business when these two start following us. I mean, look at them. Honey monsters. We didn't even think about it, we just legged it.
OK. Well, don't run away this time. Stay there, because I haven't finished with you. Right, did you see him take money from anyone?
No, we stepped in before he had the chance.
Don't they give you basic information?
How do you mean?
Well, about the law, for example?
You see, we're gonna have to let him go.
You what?
Right, you, on your way.
Yeah, I told you I'd done nothing.
No lip, just get on your way, now.
Honey monsters.
Hey!
All right, whoa.
We caught him doing it!
I know, and I'm sorry, but you've got no witnesses, no evidence. If we nick him, he's going to be out the door before his brief's even had a chance to take off his coat.
Just as frustrated as you are, you know.
All right. So what are they going to think about us now, him and his mates, eh? Whose side you on? Ours or theirs?
What on earth was all that caravan business?
It's a cooperative project, sir. Designed to support and work alongside Ransom's guards.
Charles, you just can't let go, can you? You are supposed to be working with them, not setting up in some sort of cowboy opposition.
Nothing could be further from my thoughts, sir.
Well, then why choose today and why here? There's a lot riding on this, Charles. Areas watching it closely and higher up. I want a smooth partnership. That means results.
Reg, haven't you got the mobile yet?
So you think they won't want a photo, sir?
No, I don't. Get moving, will you?
Bye, Sam.
Charles! That was one of my lads on the phone. They just nicked a youth, and apparently 2 of your relief turned up and let him go. I thought your team had been briefed on this partnership.
They have been fully briefed. If they let him go, they must have had a very good reason.
Well, it's just an attitude thing to watch. I can understand your team resenting my men, but we have to nip it in the bud if we're going to make this work.
Where's the rest of the fair then?
How long you on holiday for then, mate?
Well, these and Sunhill's answer to Pamela Anderson.
Nice jacket, Danny. Looks a bit pricey, though.
Yeah, it was, actually. Mind you, you've got to be a bit careful with your levers, haven't you? I mean, it's very easy to look a little bit...
What, like a #1 dope dealer?
Well, tacky was the word I was looking for. Lovely caravan. Was it a 2 or a 4 berth? Do you mind if I have a look inside?
Look, off you go, McCormack. You'll be late for assembly. What's he hanging about for?
Well, it seems to be you he's interested in, Pop.
I don't know what it is about him.
Well, it could be his charisma.
You're joking.
Yeah, well, any bloke that manages to get as many people to thieve and deal for him as he has must have something special.
Yeah, well, he makes my flesh crawl.
Well, of course, it could be his animal magnetism working on you, Pop. I mean, you might fancy him without realising it.
Please, Reg.
Are you sure they investigated it properly?
Well, Ransom's men said it was demanding money and assault. Gary and Di get there. There's no witnesses, no evidence.
Thanks, Matthew.
Sarge.
Well, we knew it would be like this.
Yeah, well, maybe when they've had a chance to settle into the new uniforms, they'll calm down a bit. The trouble is, Ransom's operation's bound to be popular with the public. The uniforms, all that strutting about.
So thank you, Derek. Lacey Hicks has been reminding me of that all day.
Ah, yeah, sorry.
Oh, we may have lost the first PR battle, but we're going to win the war.
Yeah, well, that's easier said than done.
Oh, Hollis is the key.
Hollis.
The mobile unit. May not be as flash as Ransom's guerrillas, but it'll bring results.
Yeah.
This is an excellent idea, Reg.
Ah, yeah, well, after we've been here on a regular basis for a while, we can start to break down barriers, you know.
Well, definitely. I don't know why the governors didn't think of this earlier.
Yeah, well, you know all great ideas come from the ranks.
So simple. Mobile canteen. Well, hey, look at this. All right, Paul?
Fantastic. Oh, this is going to save us all a lot of time, isn't it? No need to go back to the Nick for grub.
Is it true that you're doing a different cuisine for every shift? Because I'm a Boulter man myself, and I know Georgie is rather partial to a bit of Tex-Mex, aren't you,
Yeah,
George?
that's right, yeah.
When I start getting results with this, you two will be back here wanting a piece of it.
Well, whatever results you get, Reg, you won't get any thanks. See, we don't really matter in the end, do we, eh?
I think that's a bit cynical.
Huh? And where do you think the money for this came from, eh? And what have we done? Pub quizzes, raffles, you did a fun run? And all of a sudden, Mr. Brownlow pulls out the rest of the money from a hat. He wants it as a gimmick, Reg.
It's not a gimmick. Look, it's just an approach we haven't used before, that's all. And for your information, Mr. Brownlow has told me, personally, that he's behind it.
84 from Sierra Oscar.
Yeah, go ahead, Sarge.
Can you go to Murillo Tony the security guards, a burglary.
Yeah, received, on way.
Oh, and Polly, put the kettle on.
Ha ha.
What kept you? Where's the victim?
Inside. Never mind her, she's fine. She told us who did it. We've got an address, Ashburton House.
Hang on.
Look, if we go now, they won't have got far.
No, listen, we have to talk to the person who reported this first, all right? Where?
Mandy James, number 49.
Thank you.
Come in. I was in the other room and I heard these bangs. By the time I got in here, they were going out that door. Sorry.
No, it's all right, Mandy. You're safe now. They've gone.
Can you tell me what they got?
The video, but they dropped the stereo and the telly as I came in.
Anything else?
They're all I got. They might as well have got away with them.
You insured?
You're joking. On this estate, no company will touch you.
Am I right in thinking you recognised them?
Well, yeah. Brett Tyler and his mate Jason Mills. They live over there, Ashburton House. What, you know him?
Yeah, we do. Dave?
Right, don't touch anything. We'll get back as soon as we can.
Well, you've blown it, haven't you? Never sold the gear and spent the cash bin out.
Look after Mandy James. She's had a rough time.
What do you think we are, social workers?
Haven't we been here before?
No, look. She identifies them. With forensics as well, we could have a result. Come on.
Up yours, Papa!
You know who that is, didn't you? That's Tony Layton and Lenny Burns, two of Danny McCormack's little gang. See, Lenny, he's a thief. Tony, I've cautioned for possession. I think I should have a word.
No, look, Polly, treat this place like a front office on wheels, right? Let the public come to us.
This is Brett Tyler, isn't it? Mills is next but one, yeah?
Yeah, this one. No, nothing.
They'll be getting rid, won't they?
Yeah. Danny McCormack's, what do you reckon?
Try it.
Hello, Danny. Will you come in, please?
Yeah, of course you can. Bit nosy, your mate, isn't he?
Not really.
Very impressive.
Yeah, top of the range, that is.
Got a receipt for it, have you?
Yeah, and a guarantee.
You know Brett Tyler and Jason Mills, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we know that they broke into a flat earlier today.
No.
Yeah. Murillo Court.
You know, I told them two crimes don't pay. Will they listen?
That's not funny, McCormack. That woman they robbed had nothing as it was.
Have you seen her recently?
Yeah, this morning.
What'd you buy her from?
Stuff people got on this estate, you couldn't give it away. Never mind sell it. Anyway, I don't buy stolen goods. It's not my style.
Not anymore, eh?
Your computers won't show no convictions against me.
Yeah, that's right, because you haven't been caught yet. Is there something wrong with you, McCormack, eh? You know, bloke your age, hanging around with boys.
I don't have to put up with this.
Dave, let's get some fresh air.
If you do get offered anything, Danny.
Yeah, you'll be the first to know. Dave.
Go on and help me. There you go. Whoa, right, you don't pull her over. There you go.
Thank you, dear.
All right, my love. Straight up there. There you are.
There's no getting one over on you, is there, Reg?
How do you mean?
See that old dear there? Biggest drug dealer on the estate. You turn her over before we can get to her.
Now, look, getting on with the locals is a good idea. She knows everyone on the estate, that woman. It's called intelligence-led policing, David.
Why comes you're in charge then, Reg?
Reckon the dog's worth it, Paul.
Got three.
All right, Polly.
Any joy?
Nah, stuff we've long gone by now.
Well, I'll tell you what, lads, you know, if you like, I'll keep my ear to the ground. I'm bound to hear something from one of my cousins.
Which one's that then? The old deer or the dog?
Oh, you can laugh all you like. But why do you think we're not getting results on this estate? It's because the locals won't talk to us. Half of them think of us as the enemy. Now, that's not right, is it? If this mobile unit can get them talking to us again, well, it's got to be a good thing, isn't it?
Ah, this is the nerve centre of the station, is it? All our best highly trained officers with their feet up?
Just throw away out, sir.
What results you got so far, Reg?
Oh, well, sir, gathering intelligence does take a while.
Well, you're hardly going to get anything drinking tea, are you?
No, sir, but the tea...
You've got no time to waste, Reg. This is a trial Mr. Brownlow's banking on. We've got to get results from this caravan.
Well, it is all quiet at the moment, sir.
All units from Sierra Oscar, underground garage, Coniston Road. Assault by use on security guards.
Sierra Oscar 5-4 received. Polly, get the van. Reg, you stay here, look after the shop.
Yeah, we'll do, sir.
Sorry, Reg, I had to unplug you.
Don't do anything. Don't try to go nowhere. Don't touch your radio. Nothing, right?
Look, what's your name?
Never mind.
Look, my name's Reg. Why don't you just relax and sit down, yeah? We could both sit down.
Stay where you are! Don't move! Take your radio off! Get it off! Put it over there!
Look, if you go now, I'll forget all this has happened, right?
Oh, yeah? Then you and your mates will come round and give me a good kicking.
No, we won't.
Like you don't hassle us now every time we come out of doors. Like you don't give us abuse whenever you see us.
I don't operate like that.
Of course you do. You all do.
Look, we're not...
Shut it, pig! I do the talking, right?
You all right?
Yeah, well, lads, we've got the honey monster over here.
As soon as you can, move that van. Okay. All right?
Yeah. It takes more than a bunch of kids.
How did it start?
We're taking the mickey out of our uniforms.
And what did you do then?
We went over to them.
What for?
To teach them some respect. Look, we had to. If we'd have backed down, they'd have thought they could get away with anything.
Look, hasn't it occurred to you that kids like these enjoy baiting people like you? If you'd have ignored them, you'd have robbed them of their pleasure.
Oh, aye. Ignore it. Hope it goes away, eh?
The thing is, we were terrified. We didn't have a clue how to handle it at all.
Don't you get training?
Well, if it happened, I missed it. Yeah. I got the impression they just wanted people to fit the uniforms. And who am I to complain, eh? I haven't had a job for 3 years.
Sir Oscar, situation now under control. Thanks, over.
Sir.
Dave.
Brett Tyler and Jason Mills. They're the two we wanted for that burglary, Murillo Court.
Excellent. So we might get a result out of this after all.
Well, they're Danny McCormack's lads, aren't they? Do you think he staged this to frighten Ransom's men?
Yeah, well, it didn't do a bad job.
Or to draw us over to this side of the estate?
Well, Polly was suspicious of McCormack and his mates hanging around Bridget's caravan earlier on.
171 from 54. 171
from 54. Reg? Reg, can you hear me?
Look, if I don't answer that, they're going to be down here like a shot.
Go on, then. Go on. You give anything away, it's barbecue time.
5-4 from 171, go ahead.
Why didn't you answer sooner? Over?
Sorry, sir, I was fixing something.
But you're not on your holidays now, Reg. Try and pay attention for once, will you? Out.
That your gaffer?
Yeah, that's right.
He thinks you're as sad as I do, doesn't he?
Look, what are we going to do? Stand here talking all day?
No. I'm going to torch this place.
And then how are you going to get away?
I'll worry about that, won't I?
I could help you.
You? You couldn't help no one. Go on, you can go. Get out.
No. Look, I have spent 6 months working on this caravan. I've raised the money, I've painted it, I've put it in the shelves. I'm not walking away from it now because a little scrote like you wants to burn it to the ground.
I've had reports of a riot down here.
Hardly, just a bunch of lads trying it on, that's...
No, they weren't just trying it on. If they'd have managed to get into our van, we wouldn't be here now. And you know what they're charging them with? Threatening behaviour. Big deal. It'll be a fine and then straight back to the estate. No wonder the kids around here think they can do what they like.
Mr. Conway?
Well, I'm pleased to tell you that 2 of the lads have also been arrested for burglary. So we are arresting criminals on this estate.
Yeah, right.
And we are investigating serious offences. OK?
You lot can't do your job properly, can you? That's why those guards have been called.
Don't you ever shut up.
You're nothing, do you hear me? Now, those security guards, their uniforms are their business. Yeah, better than yours, weren't they?
Just shut up and get inside.
You're not really going to charge us with threatening behaviour, are you? Hardly worth bringing us in for.
Burglary, you say?
Yeah, in your dreams.
You're Tony Layton, aren't you?
So?
My colleague clocked you earlier with your mate, Lenny Burns. Yeah. Lenny has a go at the caravan to draw me away, you nip in here. What I can't work out is if you've got form for possession and him for thieving, how come you've turned to arson?
I just fancied it.
I don't think so. You're taking orders.
Whose?
What was your orders, eh? In and out. So there'd be a burning nick at one end of the estate and the attacking Copthorne Road at the other. All hell breaks loose. It was too late now, innit, eh? You've blown it. You've got a police hostage on your hands, you know that. I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. Especially not now it's obvious he's got the window.
Daddy hasn't got the window.
You're frightened of him, ain't you?
No, I'm not.
You're scared, you don't know what to do.
So what are you doing about these thugs that attacked my men, then?
Exactly what you'd expect us to do, Eric.
So you have arrested them?
Yes, they're being charged.
With threatening behaviour, I'm told. A tap on the wrist.
We hope to add a charge of burglary.
What, Murillo Court?
Yeah.
But my men gave you names and addresses. It's an open and shut case.
I think we're in a better position to judge that.
You're supposed to be working with us. You understand what that means, do you?
We have the youth in custody, and we will charge them with whatever we feel we can make stick.
You might not like me or my men, but you're stuck with us. Now, you'd better start making something stick. Or it won't just be me who wants some answers. I'm sure that AC Hicks will want some answers too.
You don't have to mess about with Danny McCormack and that lot.
They're my mates.
They're not mates, Tony. They're losers. Look, I deal with them every day. It is all I deal with. You don't have to be one of them.
It's a bit late now.
It's not late. Look, you're still at school, aren't you? You could do anything.
I don't go much.
If you don't go, how are you going to get your exams, huh? I'm serious.
I don't take any exams. We're in a special unit. Spend all our time talking about things.
How come they put you in a special unit?
I was bad. Well, I wasn't bad, I just messed around.
Why?
I was bored, wasn't I?
Well, we were all bored at school. What's so different about you?
Even if I did exams, if I did apply for jobs, as soon as they saw I was in the unit, they were going to bin my application, weren't they?
Not necessarily.
But I would. If I was an employer, I wouldn't take any of my mates from the unit on. There's no point.
There is a point, Tony.
What do you know?
Enough.
You know nothing. You're just pretending to understand because I'm holding this lighter. You're a liar.
I'm not a liar.
Yeah, you are. You're a copper. You're all the same.
I am not like that.
Oh, yeah? What do you know about me, then? Go on.
I was in a special unit too.
You?
Yeah. Well, I say a special unit. Simbins they were known as, but, well, it meant the same thing.
I thought you'd be, well, swatty geezer or something. Were you bad, then?
Well, I got knocked about a bit at school. I was the one that everyone thought they could push around. Oh, it's only Reginald Hollis. It don't matter, he won't mind. The teachers were the worst. They were supposed to stop the bullying, but all they did was show the kids how to do it. There was one, Mr. Simmons. Oh, he hated me. There was one lesson he kept on, and he wouldn't let it drop. Kept having a go at me, and I'd had enough. I picked my chair up and I threw it at him.
That was stupid.
Yeah, I know.
So, what happened?
Well, I thought the other kids would think I was a hero. But no, they said, oh, it's only Hollis. He's weird. He's a nutter and he's finally flipped his lid. The teachers must have agreed with him because that afternoon I was in the sin bin.
They shouldn't have done that.
But you're wasting your time.
Hello, Manny.
We've got to take a statement from you.
Not sure. Hey? Listen, we really need you to do this for us. Please.
There must be somebody else who can do it.
Well, you're the only one that saw them.
Have you got anything else? Prints or something?
Not at the moment, no.
So you expect me to stand up in court and put away 2 of Danny McCormack's lads? Just me?
So what are you saying? You want to withdraw the complaint?
No. But can't you see?
Unless you help us, we're never going to be able to get rid of them, are we, eh?
It sounds so easy. People around here go on about those security guards, but at least you see them all the time. You only turn up when you want something. Sorry, forget it.
Man.
Sierra Oscar from 218 receiving.
Told ya.
So, when you joined the police force, did you keep quiet about being in the sin bin?
Well, I didn't join straight away. I sort of drifted. Actually, I got into trouble with the law myself.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was nothing serious, but, well, I could have got more and more involved. Just like you could. Just like you will, if you don't do something now. I was about your age when I realised that...
What?
Well, that everything that had happened in my life had been decided by other people. You know, my parents, big brother, my teachers. And I decided that it was time I called the shots for once. And that's when I joined the police. You know, I didn't tell anyone until the day I started. I just turned up in a uniform.
Nice one.
Yeah. Police Constable Reg Hollis. That was the first decision I ever made. It was the best one and all.
Polly, aren't you supposed to be Reg?
Yeah, I was just off to get the band sergeant to tow him in.
Actually, hang on a sec, I'll come with you. I'd like to see this mobile unit in action.
Mandy James, the burglary victim. She's not happy about giving evidence, not on her own anyway.
So what else have we got?
Nothing at the moment. We're waiting on the DSC.
Well, let's hope forensic come up with something. We don't want to lose Tyler and Mills.
It's McCormack we should be after. Lock him up, we cut the head off the monster.
Tyler, Mills, McCormack, just get me a result, will you, Derek?
You could do what I did. What? Make your own mind up at once.
I do.
No, you don't, Tony. You do what Danny McCormack tells you to do.
Yeah. Well, he's all right.
Is he?
Yeah, he's cool.
No, he needs you to think that so that you'll do what he tells you to.
I want things, right? I want a motor. I want nice clothes. I want money. I'm never going to get any of that working in poxy exams, doing crap jobs.
I want. Tony, every time you get something, someone else suffers. Testify against Danny McCormack.
What?
Get him off your back. Out your life.
He'd kill me.
Not if he's locked up.
I'm not grass.
Well, no. You wouldn't grass on your mates. Neither would I. But Danny McCormack is no mate of yours. And don't you think he wouldn't grass you up if he thought it would do him any good?
He wouldn't.
He would, Tony. If I thought I could put McCormack away, would you talk to me about him? If you do, I promise you that you and me will be the only ones who know what happened in here today.
Would you really lock him up?
If you give us enough, yeah.
Well, oh.
Tony!
Beech, what's going on? Come on, Reg. We can't let him get away with threatening to burn down the mobile police station with you in it.
Look, he was going to give us McCormack. I was that close.
Yeah, well, maybe he was just blagging you, you know, promising to grass up McCormack so he could get himself out of there.
We'll never know, will we?
I'm sorry, Reg. But I know you've been through it. Why don't you go and get yourself cleaned out? You're covered in paraffin.
I think I'll have a go at the caravan first.
And then have a break, eh?
Hey, Reg, thank you very much for your assistance at Cobblestone Road, mate.
Yeah, we've been fighting World War III while you got your hands cut round a mug of tea.
Cool, that with Delia Smith more like.
Yeah.
Look, leave it out for once, eh? Why don't you go and nick some villains or something?
All right, you lot, just leave it, yeah?
Any chance of a word with Mr. Brownlow?
He's up to his eyes in it, I'm afraid.
Well, you might be able to tell me then. Have you got a result on those lads you brought in earlier?
Sorry, can't tell you that.
Not good news, I'm afraid, sir. No more leads from the estate, and forensics didn't come up with much.
No prints?
Well, just a footprint, sir, but from a very common brand of trainer.
No, not enough. Goody.
Well, it might be enough if they give way under interview, let something slip.
We're running out of options, aren't we? Well, go to it, Derek. Keep me informed.
Yes, sir. Come on,
Sir?
Tony? You all right?
I was waiting when I came out of the caravan. Gave me a smack.
McCormack? We can get him for this.
You'd be wasting your time. You'd only deny it. I gave him a mouthful, though. I told him I'd had enough. I said I'd give evidence against him. What you said about being pushed around. I just came out with it all.
Well done, Tony. Do you want to make a statement?
Will you put him away like you said?
I can't promise, Tony.
But you said that...
Look, we can't make promises, all right? It's not 100% all the time with us. Depends how much you give us.
I can tell you when he paid people. In Draw and Charlie. I can give you names and dates. I can tell you who he told to go burgling, where and what they got. He told me to burn down your caravan.
Go round the front. I'll meet you there.
Where were you this morning, Brett?
Watching you lot tell everyone how he's going to sort out the estate. Then me and Jace watched a vid at mine.
And not when I looked through your window.
Then we went down the precinct.
At what point did you break into the flat in Murillo Court?
I didn't.
We have evidence.
What?
Evidence that ties you to the break-in.
Go on, then. What is it?
We have a very clear print from a trainer, just like yours.
Just like mine? Yeah. And just like most of the other kids on the Copthorne.
Here you go. Take a seat. I won't be a sec, all right? Jim, could you get us a statement, mate? Oh, Sarge?
Yeah?
I've got Tony Layton here. He's about to grass up Danny McCormack. If he does, could we forget what happened to the caravan?
Oh, well, let's just see what he gives us, eh?
There you go, Tony.
I'm not writing that.
Look. Don't worry. You make the statement, and I'll write it.
Sorry, I'm afraid I've nothing further to add.
Chief Inspector Conway told me himself you were charging those two lads with burglary.
We will. We need to base those charges on sound evidence. That's how the criminal justice system works, you see, Clive.
But don't you think justice should be seen to be done? Isn't that exactly why the residents on the Copthorne have lost faith in you? Why ransom protection is so popular?
Reducing life to black and white may sell newspapers, but the reality is rather more complex.
All right, Brett. We're getting nowhere fast here, aren't we?
Interview terminated, 1940.
The burglary was Danny's idea, wasn't it? You know Danny McCormack, don't you?
Everybody knows Danny McCormack. Look, I've said I don't know nothing about a burglary.
You get rid of the stuff through Danny McCormack.
Prove it.
I can't. Not at the moment, anyway. But if you were to help me prove it...
Me?
Yes. I mean, if you help us, we can help you, can't we?
No, thanks.
Well, that's a shame. Mind you, if I was to mention to Danny how helpful you'd been to us...
But I haven't.
He doesn't know that.
You're joking.
You and Jason have been here for the best part of the day. How does Danny know what we've been talking about? Come on, it makes sense. You tell us all about Danny McCormack, and you and Jason can get out. Danny knows that we want him more than you two.
He won't believe you.
Worth a try, though, isn't it?
Derek, we're getting anywhere.
There's no way he's going to drop McCormack in it. What's the matter with these lads? Why are they so loyal?
It's not loyalty, it's Tarrant.
No, it's more than that. They genuinely look up to this creep.
Sir, Tony Layton's just given Reg everything we need on McCormack.
Go on.
Well, sir, I'm sure we can charge him for conspiracy to commit arson and stolen goods. That is just for starters.
Oh, well done, Reg. Excellent.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Well, let's get McCormack in, then.
Sir?
Oh, Sarge, could I come with you?
Oh, I wouldn't be without you, Reg, but get cleaned up first, eh? I'll see you in the yard.
So, Reg, we've been working hard on Tyler and Mills to get at McCormack. Now, how come you get there so easily?
Well, impressive interviewing, sir. Well, don't get me wrong, you know, intimidation has its place.
What makes you think I've been intimidating prisoners?
Well, working hard on Tyler and Mills. I assume that's what you meant. Well, it's more than one way to skin a cat, isn't there? You've got to build up a rapport, and that is what the caravan's all about.
Is it?
Well, yeah. Creating trust, establishing good relations. It pays dividends in the end. Of course, it takes time, you know. Yeah, time and, well, a special aptitude.
I really can't believe this. My blokes practically catch those scroats in the act, and your people lose the only witness.
We will get a conviction, but it'll probably be Danny McCormack.
Who's he?
Cause of most of the crime on the Copthorne Estate.
I really don't think you've had your ear to the ground, Charles. It isn't some mythical Mr. Big those residents want locking up. It's those young thieves who are robbing them blind and getting away with it.
What the residents want is proper policing. And once we put McCormack away, the crime figures on the estate will plummet, I promise you. The young criminals will be leaderless,
And your guards will be redundant.
Right, just you and me, I think, Reg.
So?
That might be better.
Danny McCormack.
You missed. Our uniforms make me nervous.
I'm arresting you on suspicion of handling stolen goods and conspiracy to commit arson. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence.
Yeah, well, I was losing anyway, wasn't I?
Sir? Tony Layton's statement, it's good, but it's not enough. We need other evidence.
How long's that going to take?
Well, McCormack's always played it clever, so it could take longer than we thought.
Sir?
Yeah?
I think you better come quickly. Mr. Ransom's downstairs giving a press conference.
We're doing our best with the limited powers we have, but in the end, it is down to the police to bring these people to justice.
Chief Superintendent, why haven't you charged the 2 suspects arrested earlier today?
Our inquiries are continuing.
Everyone on the estate knows who these kids are. Everyone knows what they've done.
Yes, but we need to prove that crimes were committed.
They wouldn't have even happened if your officers had patrolled properly, like these security guards are doing.
We're looking at every aspect of the case. To make sure these charges stick, we need to ensure that we follow correct procedure.
Correct procedure? Listen to you. His lot gave you who done it, and you can't even manage to lock them up.
Sounds pretty damning, Chief Superintendent. Wouldn't you say Mrs. Mitchell has a point?
Did you tell anyone to burn down our mobile station?
Oh, so that's what it is.
You know perfectly well what it is, McCormack.
No, the caravan. I thought it was some sort of recruitment drive. Join the old bill and see Sun Hill.
So you're denying conspiracy?
Tony Layton.
No names, no pack drill.
See, he was ranting on to me about all this today. He says I told him to do it. Now, you'll know this. Is it slander or libel when someone slags you off?
Slander, but only if it's not true.
No, I don't know very much about them mentally backward, but apparently they make a lot of things up, don't they?
Tony Layton is in a unit for the behaviourally disturbed.
They're all the same to me. Something missing. And well, you can't trust them, can you? None of them. I'm sure any court will agree with me. So, that's it then. Tony Layton has a fantasy. Crown Prosecution Service has a fit.
You have to get a result with these 2.
And how do you suggest I do that?
Well, there's a will.
We don't fabricate evidence in this nick, Eric.
If you let them go, you'll be sending out a message that Sun Hill couldn't catch a cold, let alone the scum that are committing these burglaries. And it's the message that matters these days.
Not more than good policing.
You're missing the bigger picture. What matters is what people see. And they're not going to see your good policing. The press will make sure of that.
And you won't hesitate to tell them, will you?
I don't need to. Your public relations are a disaster. Look at how you dealt with the press. You've been dire. Admit it, I've run rings around you. The hacks have. You need to watch yourself.
Really?
You're making Sun Hill look incompetent. Think about it. It's you at the top. Your neck.
Yes, come in.
Sir, it's AC Hicks on the phone. Apparently the press have been on to him and he's very anxious to talk to you.
Thanks, Stu.
Let's talk about handling stolen property.
Yeah, let's. Another of Tony Layton's little fantasies.
It's well known on the estate that you pay these kids in dope.
Really?
And you never see what you're paying for either. It goes straight to the fences that you tell them to take it to.
Clever, isn't it?
It's not that clever, Danny. See, if we can pull all this together, and at the end of it, you're still being given cash, well, that is receiving.
All this is putting a lot of pressure on Tony Layton, isn't it?
He might have got more help elsewhere.
Well, not Brett and Jason. God, I'm really up against it now, aren't I? Tony the dimwit and the two biggest thieves on the Copthorne Estate.
But once the first bird in the wood starts to sing, they all want to join in.
Look, if I was to give you details of stolen gear, which I've been offered, but of course I refused. Gear that could tie Mills and Tyler into particular jobs. Well?
What a nerve, offering us Tyler and Mills.
Yeah, good sign, Ellis.
Yeah, I think we've got him this time. Get us a couple of teas, Reg, will you?
Derek, getting anywhere with Danny McCormack?
He's just had the cheek to offer us Tyler and Mills in exchange for himself.
Has he now?
It's a good sign of turning him round.
Take the offer.
Eh?
We need Tyler and Mills badly. What have we got on McCormack?
Got a statement?
Yeah, from a lap at the record. You said yourself it wasn't enough to convict.
Yes, I know, but it's been enough to spook McCormack already.
When we nick McCormack, I want him tucked away. But let him give us Tyler and Mills. Do the deal.
Sod? What's going on?
I've done a deal with your governors. Spoiled his day.
I knew you'd come through in the end, Charles.
Well, as you said, we have to be seen to make this thing work.
Looks like you're stuck with us now. Cheers.
Cheers. Yes, come in. Yes, Reg, what is it?
Danny McCormack's been released, sir. I believe you're responsible.
Yes, Reg, I am.
Well, sir, I put a lot of effort into kitting out that caravan because I thought we both believed in what it was all about.
Reg, come on.
No, Derek, it's all right. Carry on, Reg.
Go out and build bridges with the local community, you said. It's the only way the policing will work on that estate. And the first opportunity I got Tony Layton on our side. And then you pulled the rug out from underneath me.
Reg, I'm sure you're going to do really good work on the estate. I've every confidence in you, which is why I supported you. But sometimes, especially these days, what the public see is more important than what we actually do.
I don't believe in it.
We'll get Danny McCormack in the end.
You tell that to Tony Layton, sir.
Would you like a drink, Derek?
No, thank you.
Look, Tony.
It was all lies, wasn't it? All that stuff about you in the school, and the sin bin, joining the police. It was all lies.
It wasn't, Tony.
You just said it, didn't you? You not say anything to get someone locked up. Well, at least McCormack doesn't try to hide the fact he's a bastard.
Sin bin, Reg?
No, really?
Get stuffed.